The euphoria that Israelis perhaps were feeling throughout Friday as more and more strikes were taking place in Iran, but with no Iranian retaliation, that ended on Friday evening as the ballistic missiles from Iran were landing here. True, the vast majority of them were intercepted, but not all of them. Many of them making landfall, like here in the city of Ramat Gan, just outside of Tel Aviv. One woman was killed here. Others were injured, and the damage is extensive, very big damage, and we can actually talk to some of the residents here in the area. We're joined here by Bar, who's a local resident here in Ramat Gan. Bar, thank you for being with us. What was it like last night at about 9:30 p.m. or so? Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so in Ramat Gan, most of the building here doesn't have a sufficient shelter, so we were running to the neighborhood shelter in the elementary school. While we were running and turning down to the shelter, we had a major shockwave. Apparently, as you can tell from the devastation, missile apparently had hit probably like a bullseye in this building, so the shockwave was pretty tremendous. And overall, over the night, we were running across our homes and the shelter. Again, unfortunately, in my building, there isn't a sufficient shelter. So we ran to the elementary shelter and we took cover there. Spent most of the night there, again, running between shelter and our home. We had to pack up 2 cats. So yeah, it was not a fun night, full of adrenaline, full of drama. I had to watch, unfortunately, and see most of the interceptors flying above my head, which is not a fun thing to be in. And that's it overall. As you can see, most of the people around here are I think they're having an adrenaline rush from the devastation all around, but overall I think people are okay. Yeah, pretty adrenaline full night.
What was it like in the morning when you came and actually witnessed the actual damage?
Yeah, so I had a little walk here around 5 a.m. yesterday. Everything was pretty blacked out except from the police and sirens and everything. So when I walked here in the morning, the devastation is pretty tremendous, to be honest. I wasn't expecting this much devastation. It does look like, fortunately, a lot of the buildings down the street has mostly cosmetic damages, like flown windows, doors, shattered glass, cars, stuff like that. But here in the central zone where the missile impact, the devastation is pretty tremendous. I've seen devastations from missiles before, and this is pretty much a big one, unfortunately.
Thank you very much, Bar.
You're welcome.
So this, you can see the experiences here overnight, the damage, and it's not as if it's over. Many more such nights could happen in the coming days, in the coming weeks.